Yo, today I want to talk about a game I've played on and off for the last few years. It's got a real special place in my Steam library because in my opinion it's the best PvPvE extraction shooter out right now, replacing the game that got me into PvPvE extraction shooters in the first place, the Cycle Frontier. Cycle would most likely still be my favorite if it hadn't been sunset in September of 2023. But enough about Cycle, that's not what we're here to talk about. So, Hunt Showdown, recently revamped and renamed Hunt Showdown 1896, is my favorite game in a niche but incredibly fun and satisfying genre. PvPvE looter shooter extraction games have gotten a lot more mainstream in recent years, but I find it still really fucking hard to find a good one. So today, I'm going to try to explain to you all why I think Hunt is the best game in its genre. If there's one thing Hunt Showdown absolutely nails from the jump, it's atmosphere. From the moment you load into your first match, the world feels oppressive, dirty, and alive in the best and worst ways possible. The way the light filters through the trees and windows looks really nice and just adds to the overall vibe of the game. But it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. The audio design deserves immense praise. A dog barking in the distance, the creak of an opening gate, or the ominous sounds of crows taking flight. It all keeps you super on edge. I can't preface enough how stress-inducing it all is, even for some players with a ton of experience in these types of games. Crytek absolutely cares about the lore and atmosphere of the world in Hunt. I just wish you could still read the lore books in-game rather than having to go to the website. I feel like a lot of people will miss out on bits of lore because of this change. At its core, Hunt Showdown is a high-stakes PvPvE extraction experience that demands high IQ gameplay. The goal of each match? Track down monstrous targets by finding clues scattered across the map, take them down, and extract with their bounty. Sounds simple enough, right? Except, of course it isn't. Every match is a balancing act of risk and reward. Do you rush to the target, hoping to claim the prize before anyone else? Or hang back and let other players do the dirty work while you ambush them during extraction? Every decision matters and hesitation can be deadly. The PvPvE dynamic is the real genius here. You're not just hunting the AI-controlled monsters, like the grotesque spider or hulking butcher. You're also hunting other players, all of whom want the same bounty as you. And trust me, nothing in this game is more stressful than hearing two teams push you from either side while you're still fighting the boss. Combat in Hunt Showdown is brutal, deliberate, and terrifying. The weapons feel like they've been ripped straight out of the late 1800s with a focus on slow reload times and precision. This isn't your typical run and gun shooter. Every shot counts, and missing a crucial one might mean the end of your hunter's career. What makes the combat so engaging is the balance between stealth and chaos. You might start a fight thinking you have the upper hand, only to have other players swoop in, turning your tactical engagement into an all-out brawl. And when the dust settles, you're either left victorious or staring at a black screen wondering where it all went wrong. Now, the monsters in Hunt aren't just there for show. They are an integral part of the experience. Grunts, hives, armoreds, immolators, and meatheads populate the map, forcing you to think twice before running blindly through the environment. But the real stars here are the bosses. The spider is a skittering nightmare, moving faster than you'd like and striking when you least expect it. The butcher is a hulking brute that turns its lair into a burning death trap. Scrapbeak is a literal hoarder with tons of barbed wire to throw your way. And the assassin, let's just say it takes the words unpredictable to a whole new level. These fights aren't just about skill, they're about patience, teamwork, and knowing when to make your move. Hunt's progression system is as unforgiving as its gameplay. Your hunter is not immortal. If you die, they're gone, along with all the gear they were carrying. This permadeath system adds weight to every match and makes survival feel like an actual accomplishment. But for those who live to fight another day, the game offers plenty of ways to improve. Traits let you customize your hunter's abilities, while the in-game economy forces you to carefully choose what gear to bring into each match. Do you spend big on powerful weapons, or play it safe with budget gear to avoid heavy losses? Hunt also has a level system very similar to older Call of Duty games, where when you hit max level, you have the option of prestige and reset most of your progress and start from level 1 again, giving the game more replayability and more to grind. The multiplayer dynamics in Hunt Showdown are unmatched. Whether you're running as a solo, duo, or trio, the tension between cooperation and competition is always present. Every encounter with another team is unpredictable. Will they ambush you at the boss lair? Will you stumble across them while tracking clues? Or worse, will they wait until you've done all the work and then pick you off at extraction? These interactions are what make Hunt so special. No two matches feel the same because no two teams play the same way. Some are sneaky assassins, others are loud and proud gunslingers, and some just make a lot of mistakes. Hunt Showdown isn't just a game. It's an artistic experience. The kind of game that makes you sweat, scream, and celebrate all in the same match. From its haunting atmosphere to its nerve-wracking gameplay and unforgettable moments of triumph, Hunt stands as one of the most unique multiplayer games out there. If you've played it, you know exactly what I mean. And if you haven't, well, maybe it's time to spend a little money, grab a buddy, and dive into the swamps. Just remember, out there, you're never really alone. If you enjoyed the video, a like and sub would be immensely appreciated. Thank you so much for your time, and peace out.